Hello, everybody. Oh, you just missed Buffalo, which sold out. Boston is 90% sold out, so probably all sold out because that's this weekend. You missed it. Why am I saying that? Oh, because don't you want to live in regret? No, just kidding. Buy your tickets now. Buy your motherfucking tickets now. It's hot on the block. Comedy Store sold out again. But there's February and March dates, so go do that. San Diego, still tickets left. Washington, D.C. Philadelphia sold out. Second show added. Tickets are up. Get them. Oxnard, get your tickets. Oxnard, California. Atlanta, Georgia. Comedy Store again, February 18th. St. Louis, February 21st. Raleigh, North Carolina, March 5th and 6th. Going international, baby. Australia, March 12th. Brisbane, Australia, March 12th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Then New Zealand. Then Hawaii. Then Los Angeles, Irvine, San Jose, Ireland, West Side, all the way in Europe, bitches. Ireland, Norway, Netherlands, London sold out. They added a late show. Austin, Texas. What's up? I'm doing Moon Tower, bitches. Moon Tower Festival. Get your Austin tickets now. Spread the word. Tweet your little friends. You fucking. I'm sorry. No cussing. I love you all. Namaste. Namaste. It's hard being me. You can feel the fight. You feel it. Be nice. Fuck you, man. Austin, Texas. Comedy Store. Los Angeles. Denver. Colorado Comedy Works. What's up? Dream to do that club. Indianapolis, Indiana, Las Vegas, Salt Lake, West Nyack, New York, Timonium, Baltimore. Because who the fuck knows Timonium sounds like some shit? It sounds like a bomb, if you ask me. You know, Baltimore. We'll say Baltimore. Pittsburgh, Stead, whatever. Pittsburgh, Huntsville, Nashville, Portland, Chicago. Anyways, a lot of these shows are sold out and you missed, so please get your tickets now because, yeah, God is good. I've been touring. Crest sold out. Comedy, I ended the year 2024 on a sold-out main room at the Comedy Store that Ari Shaffir did, and then a sold-out Crest Theater, which I've done theaters before, but this is my first big one that I sold out on my name, and it was so cool. It felt so weird. I was just like that. Like, you know? You're like, I don't know how to feel. You feel like a kid when they say smile. You know? You're like, I don't know how. Man, that shit's crazy. I love you all. Thank you so much. Get your tickets, craigconant.com. I'm also on Punch Up. Links in all platforms, bios. I get messaged a lot when you come in here right after I just did there. So fucking pay attention and wake up. They're trying to kill us. Fucking wake up. There's poison in the food. Grow your own. Mom and pop shop. Fuck a large corporation. No conglomerates. Yeah, you know I'm right. God is good. Follow that guy. Cancel This Clothing Company. Ian or something. That guy is the best investigative motherfucker ever. He finds them. Internet evidence. Good luck. Truth is coming. Cat Williams for president. Let's go. Much love. Tune in. Peace. Namaste. I mean, sayonara. I don't mean to scare you if I call you a son of a bitch, Chris. Don't be a pussy. It's all in the tone. Sometimes it's like, you son of a bitch. And it's like, I love you. And then sometimes it's like, you son of a bitch, I'll fucking kill you. Which son of a bitch is it? I don't know. He's a schizo. Rar, rar, rar. I need more lip gloss. I just got back from Mexico. That's how you talk when you go down there. You talk like that guy from Family Guy. Who's that character? There's a few of them. Am I doing it right? I changed it like 3 times. Ooh, somebody silly. Silly Willy. Illy. Philly. Tilly. Oh no, is he loaded? Yes. You know why? Because I got women's problems, so I smoked a joint, and now I'm all loosey-goosey. You fucking pussy. Oh, Craig's a rapper now. Tupac behind him. All of a sudden, he thinks he can flow. We're back. The show is back, bitches. We'll be back to a regular. I lick myself. I love myself. I'd lick my pussy if I could reach. I try every New Year. You trying to lick your pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do, you pervert. I am a good time. You know, not all the time. I have down moments. Leave me alone. I'm pooping. No pictures. Happened at Costco. I asked this guy for a photo when he was taking a shit. He didn't want to. What a fucking pussy. Switched yet because I'm a comedian. No, I never done that. I did film a guy taking a hot diarrhea, posted it on Instagram and tagged him in it. And then I've talked about it. I feel real awful now. In hindsight, that was a terrible thing to do. But when I did it, I was like 2 years into comedy. I'm like, this is content. Is that not content?
Yeah.
That's some fucking, did I not go viral? Who's here now? I am. Where's that guy? Still pooping. Still got diarrhea in Arizona, I bet. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. Pooper. Oh, man, I'm fucked up, dude. That's some good weed. I got this organic mechanic down the way, Hispanic, and he gives me good weed, and you got an ounce of it.
Oh, yeah, that looks great.
Bonus. That's for going viral, puta. Haven't even touched my Mexico notes. You know how many notes I got? Everybody got diarrhea. You know how much content that is? I didn't get a lot of farts this time. Every other time I crossed the border. Like relentless. You know.
Yeah.
You've seen the video. Those are real. No fake farts. That was one fake fart. It was in the church.
Okay.
That was the gimmick. Spot which one's a fake one. The church. I have my limits. Respect Jesus. Yeshua. He's the man. Fuck the Roman perverts. West Side. You old fucking pedos. Well, how many bones you got underneath the Vatican, you cocksuckers? I hope you don't flag me, because you some pussy boys running the world, goddamn Jesuits. Yeah, I said it. And no, won't say it. Won't say it. Too much power. You could get away with talking shit about the Jesuits. Maybe now because of the whole, bombing of the Brown. We're not going there. We're out of here. Mm-mm. Love, love, love. What war? No war. No bomb. Garden. We garden over here. Drink your Ovaltine. This podcast sponsored by fucking no one. Can you believe it? You pussies. I can't sell drugs on the internet. Says who? Says who? The feds? Go fuck yourself. Yeah, I already said it. Homie got deleted a few times and I can't be. Hot on the block. Sorry, homie. Call someone else. I ain't about you. Call your mama. Sister, somebody. It ain't happening. I have mouths to feed. I can't be slinging shrooms on the internet. It's not legal. I probably should scrub the internet of Vivi evidence of that. What happened there? Vivi. That's a tongue twister. This is delicious. My ADHD is insane right now. I realize where I get it from. My mother is worse than me. She can't even look you in the eye. Ma, look. Telling her vital information. Here to give you one quick story. We're in Mexico flying home. I have so much Mexico content too, by the way. We're going to get to it right now. But this is the flight home. And I got my mom in the American Express Platinum Centurion Lounge. Pretty sure I biffed that. Centurion Lounge. Charlie. And I took her and Grace and her friend and treated them on the way there. So on the way home, I'm taking the newlyweds, Joe and my sister and their niños. They got married and their kids are 7 and 5. Perfect. That's the Mexican way. And so my mom is not in the lounge with me, and she eats at a restaurant with her friend right in front of the gate. In front of the gate. Restaurant's right here. Gates across. You could see it. You could see it. It's right there. The plane starts boarding, and she should go right now. And she's older. She's 78, and she's got a big booty. She asked for the wheelchair now because last time she almost missed her flight. because her booty knocked over too many souvenirs on the way, and she had to keep picking them up. She left them there. She can't bend over that good. Anyways. So she goes pee when she shouldn't have, but it was time sensitive. We don't, anyways. And then leaves the restaurant, which is in sight of the gate, goes pee right over here. Right over here. It's all right there, a little triangle. Then we go, where's mom? By the way, I'm not there because I got randomly chosen to get searched and molested again. What a shocker. But Joe, my brother-in-law, and my sister, they said, where's mom? It's been way too long. And she's like, oh, Joe, go find her. And so he had to run through the airport. He finds her walking the wrong way. The wrong way. This shit is 80 feet away, bro. All she just do is look up. Also, like, how bad is your direction? You sat in view of it. You're eating your whole meal. Gate's right there. Gate's right there. And you go that way? You go that way? That's my mom. God wanted me to have patience. I was raised by a lady where I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Whatever your instincts are, go the other way. I promise you. It'll be an easier way. She is right some of the times, so it's like, but it's very minimal. 10%, 20%. It's crazy. Crazy talk. All right, here we go. Also, when I was in Mexico, we go quite a bit. We've had 20 trips down there. I don't know, over the years, a lot. So when you go there, there's all these stories you forget about. I totally forgot. So when we do it, we do it. We were there 7 days, 5 hotels, ping pong, 14 people, minivan, 14 suitcases, backpacks, purses, snack bags, 3.5, 4 old ladies, honestly. My mom, I'm not supposed to name them. It's all right. My aunt and Tata. So 4.5 old ladies, but one of them, she's got more energy than me. Tone it down. Tone it down. It's the other side of the family, of course. They're not that big, you know. Anyways, she doesn't count. These are the grandmas. So we got 4 grandmas and 1 able-bodied grandma. So 5. 5 grandmas, 2 kids, 14 people, 7 days, 5 hotels. Does that make sense to you? Did anybody write this out? My sister told me, I said, what? I thought this was a vacation. I'm loading it up. Because you think they would do it right in Mexico? No. Juan Pablo did it all crooked, looked like the Leaning Tower of Pizza. We can't have these suitcases flying in. My grandpa-in-law got hit in the back of the head with the luggage because they slammed on the brakes. I mean a luggage, bro. A fucking luggage. A chicha. Yeah. Come on. Oh, shit. It was awesome. It was the most beautiful shit show you could ever imagine. I got videos of all this. Look at this. Look how many people are in here. Look at all these bags. Yeah.
Oh, no, look at all these people.
Look at all these people.
Roll loud.
Hey,
We're in the wrong spot.
4 grandmas, 2 kids in a minivan. 14 of us. You should. Oh man, you'll see. Insert all the evidence here. It was crazy. Here we go again. 6 nights, 5 hotels. Who booked this? This one right here. Look at all these damn bags. It was fucking nuts. And I like Tetris. Loading it up, I actually enjoyed that. I don't mind me some labor. What I don't like is someone micromanage me over my shoulder. I got into it with one of the old ladies. We ain't gonna name her. But she's trying to tell me what to do. And I said, shut up, old Badilac. You got bad knees. Look who's in charge now. I didn't say that. But those words, that's all I gotta say. Anyhow, I'm all right with most of my shit these days. I feel like I'm evolving finally. And some of the things I say, I don't just say it unprovoked. It's usually because of an injustice or disrespect. And then I go, man, fuck you. I need to work on that because I can't really fight. And you could get knocked out. And it's happened. It's happened. But, they see the fire in my eyes and they know I have something in my pocket. A little, you may be choking me out, but You know, a little shank to the tum tum gonna hurt. Yeah. Anyways, don't do violence. Turn the cheek. Jesus says, eye for an eye, and the whole world's blind. Don't know if he said it, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Google. Should I just free flow it? Let's look at the notes. So many things. Oh my God. I should just make fun of my gay uncles. These motherfuckers. I could talk about them for 58 minutes. These fucking suckers. They said, I'm going to listen. Don't you talk about me. I said, yeah, right. You know how much good material? So I have to accurately describe this stuff and not be mean and get anyone offended at me. Okay, but big old flamboyantly gay uncle, my elder, and tall, like 6'5", like you, but bigger and older and gayer. Big gay. And he says he doesn't like the party, but every time I see him in Mexico, motherfucker fall down, go boom. He's broken some shoulders, had a bunch of anchors. Anyways, I'm not supposed to say any of this, but it's funny. This motherfucker drinks and he gets tipsy and he shows up. This is actually before he's tipsy. This is the other wedding we went for my cousin Gabi, and she just had a baby. Congrats, Gabi. And so we look at him, and I got pictures of this too. He put his shoes on backwards. He's wearing his shoes backwards. He's wearing his shoes. Then he said, so that's the wedding he fell, but it was in the grass off the chair. Good fall. Nothing happened. But now I gotta carry him to the bed, to this room, so he could pass out. And it was me and his man. Let's just say he's a bear and his man's not. I don't know what the lingo is. Skinny little thing. Tall though, long, lanky sucker. Looks like a Pee Wee Herman. That's messed up. Handsome Pee Wee. He was Pee Wee Herman for Halloween. We'll put all the photos in here. Man, my family's going to cancel me. I'm sorry, family. This shit's funny. So it's me and him going up these stairs. And I don't know if you've been to Mexico, but Mexico, you have to know how to parkour if you want to get anywhere. You got to hop up ledges and steps. Nothing smooth. There'll just be a metal rod poking out with no cone over it. You just split your toe on. Nobody to sue. Who you gonna sue? The fucking stray dog that's fighting for his life? A lot of stray dogs. So he's got his shoes on backwards. He falls. I'm carrying him to bed every step. I'm like, dude, if you fall, I'm letting go. I ain't gonna die too. It's not my fault. This is the same wedding I tried to give my mom an edible at. And then my other cousin gave his mom an edible. She hadn't had one since the 70s. Ate 6 desserts, went to bed. Ruined her night. It was a good family party. Her son got her gummies. We take them down there. No, we don't. Federales. What are you going to do? Lock me up. That's for sure. That's for sure. Sorry. Melatonin, the melatonin. Give me that, leave me alone. So he's got his foots on backwards, shoes, got photos of that, insert photo here. Got molested by security. They touch your feet, I kind of like that. It was a woman this time. I was like, have at it. Have at it. She's got a big old back though. That don't scare me. I like big girls, you know. Somebody's got to do it. Anyways, shh. People are pussy out there. Flap that belly right on me. I'm sorry. Okay. So Mexico doesn't have any procedure where in the States, TSA, man, woman. This lady was rubbing me down. I was like, this ain't so bad. Choose me again. I was scared. I was like, do you have something? I know I didn't, but you forget. And so much, other times. I need to travel better. Having separate backpacks is a good idea. Some things shouldn't go international, What else happened? So, big tall gay uncle, he shit his chunnies and threw them and left them in the bathroom. And his man went in. He's like, ugh. I'm like, dude, throw those away. You at least got to throw them out the window. You can't just leave them in a hot box a room with shit. And that's not fart smells. That's different.
Yeah.
That's like, did someone do cocaine in here? Ugh. Old school cocaine, couple of baby laxatives. Oh, my cousin's man, Mariana, she's the best. She handled everything for the wedding that I officiated, by the way. $20, they stamp your paper. Legal. No study, no nothing. US dollars, not pesos. And my cousin's man, Hugo, he's a businessman. He builds real estate down there. He's a good dude. And they got stopped by the police for something, and he just took off. And in the van with family, like in-laws, older people, grandmas, grandpas. They're all scared. I was like, I like him. That's a man right there. Because he was on like a little, he couldn't chase him. He knew he couldn't get him. So like, yeah, fuck it. Go away. Go away. Copper. Mexican spirit. I get it from both sides. Oh, everyone got gas and diarrhea, you know. I never got Montezuma's. Montezuma's is different than just regular street taco diarrhea. Everyone has soft serve every now and then in Mexico. It's going to happen. They got real food. Whole foods, you know. Spicy. Best food I've ever had. Best food I've ever had. Where's the camera? I was looking at the laptop. Best food I ever had. Over there, Craig. Best food I ever had. Find your eye line. Tupac. And so you shit, but everyone gets gas. And my cousin, Dutch Oven, my sister, because we had to share beds. There was so many of us, 14 of us. We get Airbnb in houses. One of them was a shithole. I'll get to that. Let's just say you're sharing some beds sometimes and you eat tacos and spicy food. It's not a good idea. My cousin thought my sister was asleep, and she laid a heat-seeking missile egg fart. You know, the hot ones that smell like hard-boiled eggs. And all of a sudden, my sister woke up and was like, oh, did you fart? She's like, yeah, I thought you were asleep. Well, woke me up. That's a stinker. That's a stinker. If it wakes you up, imagine waking up, imagine dreaming and sniffing that hot fart. And then you think you shit yourself. Or you work at the turd factory. You know, my uncle used to work at the turd factory. We call it the poo-poo factory. Sanitation is I like the poo-poo factory. Imagine that. You drive by. Wouldn't that make you smile? Hey, there's the poo-poo factory. A child make their world. Vote for me. Craig Conan for president. I said president. I'll make all sanitations called the poo-poo factory. It's better than fucking power plant, you know. Edison. Okay. That's not a poo-poo plant. Oh, I almost fell out the window on Progresso Beach. We went to We went to a lovely little restaurant. Ordered a whole fried fish. It's getting hard for me to talk. I need to smoke more weed. Ordered a whole fried fish, and there was these windows, those big giant windows that slide at like restaurants, you know, and it's open because it's the beach literally right there and just paradise. This restaurant was so cool. It had a pool outside the kids could swim in. It was like a big Progresso Beach. Awesome. And so there was like 26 of us at dinner. No, you know, by the way, no more traveling in large groups. I'm done with that. Everyone gets their own car. You go that way. I kept my cool most of the time, but it was like, you just like that. This was National Lampoon's times 3 carloads. And I think my family might be more of a klutz than that guy. And I don't know how you could beat Chevy Chase in a movie. So I'm leaning against these glass windows. And then there's like 4 of them, but I don't know one's open. And I'm behind my family's chairs. So I'm leaning against the glass, scooting because it's narrow, you know how you scoot. And then I go to lean back, but one of the windows isn't there anymore. And I literally fall out like this. But I'm quick. I grab the sides. Only like 2 people saw, but I fell. I just caught it. And I went, oh, shit, that was funny as fuck. They were laughing at me. I was like, I'm a comedian. I wish more people witnessed. More. Watch me fall. I love falling naturally, organically. None of that Pratt falling. Pratt. Yeah. Prep is for HIV. Pratt. HIV is the myth. Fauci killed everybody. Fuck Fauci. Fuck you. The Yucatan serves food differently. They give you like 16 plates for appetizers. We went to this restaurant and like 19 of us this time. We cut the numbers down a little bit. It's easy to get a table for 19. It is easier in Mexico, that's for sure. Over here, it took 2 hours. They're like, we'll make it happen. Can the kids sit on the bucket? Yeah. Get them in the corner. So they give you all these appetizers. My dad sat at the bar and he ordered a beer because he already ate and he didn't really want to sit with 22 people because he's just old school like that, him and his girl. And they came down for the wedding. Also, my dad wore a suit with short sleeve. He faked it. And short socks. I didn't even notice several fans be like, short socks too. And I went, he didn't even bring long socks. He's like, it's Mexico. It's a wedding. It's a fucking wedding. And so he ordered a beer and they just started bringing him plates. And he's old school, cheapy. He's like, I don't want it. I ate, He's like, no, it's free when you order a drink. And he's like, I don't.
Watch out.
Oh, kitty cat. Got that on tape. Hey, man. Real strong. Made of wood. Hey. Cats. I forgot what I was talking about. A picture fell on my head.
Your dad's appetizers.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going back and forth from the two tables. They're nearby at the restaurant. Dad's at the bar with his girl getting 18 plates of Yucatan appetizers, most of which were good. I didn't like 2 items. It reminds me of like Korean barbecue when they bring you all the little plates of all the things, but bigger and tastes better because I'm not a big vinegar guy. Get your kimchi out of here. You too, sauerkraut. Yeah, I said it. People are like, what? I know it's good for your gut. I should eat it. You get over it, I'm sure. I love vinegar. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Just Yucatan food. They bring you 16 to 18 plates. He counted. It was crazy. It was too much. You order a plate of food and then they bring you all that and then you don't want the food you ordered and you're like, hey, you kind of actually ruined this. Because I was starving. You eat the whole loaf of sourdough bread and before the steak comes, you're like, no, I'm not hungry. I just ordered a $50 steak I wanted to eat. And my tum-tum hurts. That's what it goes through my head. So that happened a lot. And you just kind of get over it. You're like, I don't want this stuff. Because you're going to eat it. And then it tastes good. And then you eat a cold taquito instead of your fresh pesca. Fish. I need more Spanish. I spoke a poquito. Michoacán, fool. Michoacán. Yucatan food. Cynthia found a torpedo and we couldn't stop talking about torpedoes. Oh, I forgot about this. My uncle said they should make torpedoes for men and make them look like a cigar. So when you lose them, people just think it's a cigar and they smoke them. He didn't say that. I added the end, but he said that. My other uncle, a lot of uncles. No, I didn't name anybody, so they know who they are, but you don't. My other uncle, last trip, he shit at a fancy restaurant. They didn't have any toilet paper, and he wiped his ass with the towel because it was a towel. It wasn't paper towels, so it was fancy. But then he didn't throw it away. He cut the shit part off, and then he put half of it back. And we're like, dude, just throw it away. It's a loss. You can't cut the skid mark half off and then put the good half back. We're just going to call that a totaled vehicle. That's it's totaled. Junkyard,
Yeah.
Save it for later for someone to pick your part. They'll pull it out. I'll fix this. Let them do it. You don't get crazy. He also shit at a temple. Like a holy temple. They lock the bathroom. That's messed up. Don't lock it. Now you got to clean up a big old puddle of mud. Okay. Bunch of poops. I had to give the ceremony. That was actually quite nerve-wracking. I did it, though. I did the Cliff Notes version. Everyone sent me like 15 pages of scripts. And then I cut it down to like 1 page. But it was so fast. I was like, I even said when it's like got through the top part, I was like, we're already did the vows and like, dearly beloved, I do, And we got to it so fast. I went, we're already here? I said that. Oh, wow, that was fast. Yeah, fuck it, It's a beautiful, sweet, intimate wedding. It was great. Oh, another aunt shit the bed and washed the sheets because she was so embarrassed. And her husband wouldn't stop making fun of her. And he shit a lot, too. And she's not the type lady, my mom was like, some people don't like it. And I get that and I respect that, even though I just told it publicly on my platform. But I get both sides. But I understand you don't want everyone to know you shit the bed. It was Montezuma's revenge. You get sick. You get the amoebas. You drink the water. You get the bugs. Then you need tereda tea. That's this Mexican medicine. Makes you stop pooping. It's great. It's great stuff. Oh, babies on motorcycles. I've seen a baby just smiling on a motorcycle. No helmet. No. I don't know if they can't even make a car seat. I was about to say no car seat. That's awesome. Bunch of kids in the back of pickup trucks. My joke won't work over there. They don't give a fuck. That's awesome. That's their right. Why can't we? Fuck you, feds. Why can't I throw my son in the back of a pickup? Not on the highway, but, at the Christmas lights or the beach. Just hold them tight. Don't let go. Just like, Also, do what you gotta do. Who are you to judge? All these stupid laws. Mexico is so interesting because it does so many things so much better and so many things so much worse. So much worse. You're like, oh, I was just telling you, oh, there it is. You find the default.
Yeah.
When you buy something from Target and TJ Maxx, clothing. My buddy had a bit. He had to stop shopping. Oh, man, hang on. We have to pause. Speak good. He stopped. Tamara Katan had this good bit where he had to stop shopping at Ross because he would buy a t-shirt and then wash it, and then one of the sleeves would be shrink. He's like, oh, there it is. There it is. And he compared that to dating in his 40s. He's like, oh, there it is. Anyone who's still on the rack, you're like, oh, something's wrong. Red flag, red flag, red flag. At least I'm conscious of it. These other assholes don't even know they're a red flag. Wake up. Oh my God. Not in the correct order, but how'd I forget this? They're gonna kill me. Same uncle with the wrong shoes on. Came back from the bathroom a little tipsy and forgot to do his pants. They fell.
Okay.
And he just had his pants around his ankles. I mean, he was wearing underwear, but this is a wedding, sir. This is a wedding. You leave your underwear in the bathroom. You put your shoes on the wrong way, and your pants are down, and you fall. That's a good man. That's a man right there. Big old gay man. Oh my God. I forgot about this. So when we were kids, I kind of always been this way. I like to have fun. And if these pussies out there won't start it, I will, So it's like, oh yeah. Let's light that Christmas tree on fire. Fucking West Side. I did that. It's fun. But in a safe environment. Don't be stupid. Don't be bad. Anyways, this fire, I threw the paint can, aerosol, spray paint in it, and it blew up real big, real big. That is dangerous. We all ran. One kid stayed. I told the story, and he was far enough, but the little spots of paint got him and burned him a little bit. Just a little freckle face. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But he didn't run. He should have ran. There's 8 guys, 7 of them run, 1 stays for the show. What do you think's gonna happen? Yeah, you're gonna get freckles, and little teeny tiny burns, and that can't be good for you. Anyways, I told my uncle all this story, and he's just laughing. My gay uncle, we were having a good time. We were on a bunch of gummies New Year's, and I said I ended up fighting him at a later date, and he said, "Geez, I wonder why." It's like separate. He was drunk. He thought I got his brother in trouble, but his little brother was my homie. We fought all the time. We'd always fight, but this one guy wanted to beat him up and rob him, so I sucker punched him, and I threw him down and kicked him in the head because I was on cocaine. But it was like justified. I didn't do it. I mean, I did it, but he was trying to rob my friend. He was hammered, and he's like, "Hey, let's get this guy's stuff." It was in the old days. That's why I'm sober. We're on Hollywood Boulevard. On this booze cruise, you bar hop. We knew the guy. We got all this shit free, and he tried to say, "Hey, let's get your friend." I'm like, "He's my friend." And then he kept saying it. I was like, "Oh, no." And then I went, and then I sucker punched him and kicked him, and I think I took his stuff. And then, hey, I'm spicy. I'm sorry, God. I didn't mean it. But he started it. He tried to rob my friend. So then his older brother came to pick us up. His older brother was shit-faced. He happened to be partying in the area. Fucking belligerent drunk. And he thinks I got him in trouble. And I kind of did, but I also like defended him. So then I ended up fighting his brother, and we were on the ground, and I missed him, and I punched the concrete and bust my knuckles. But when you're on cocaine, you can't feel a thing. This was like 22-year-old Craig. This is why I don't drink and do cocaine. And I can't even fight, but I got it done. I got it done that night. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Jesus, peace, love. Go to the beach, change your ways, turn the cheek. No cocaine. Mushrooms. Nobody's fighting on mushrooms. But you're right, man. I'm sorry. I love you. Cocaine, you're like, I'll fucking kill you. Anyways, that's the same brother. I got the little freckles. That's how that all ties together. But this is like a year or two apart. It's not just, time flies when you're high. We stop hanging out. Bunch of fucking pussies, Anyways, that goes back and ties. This is all happening at the family. The old stories come out. You're like, oh my God, I did that. I did do that. It's a small world too, because my cousin's a hairstylist, and she had a client, and her client, she said my cousin's Philip Craig. That's me, and she said, oh my God, he showed my parents his dick all stitched up and bloody and said, dude, I have an infection. They commented. Did you see that comment? Yeah. I pinned it. What a small world. My cousin's a hairstylist. It was limp and it was stitching. It was bloody, non-threatening. That doesn't count. Right?
Right, and they still love
me. They love me. They remember old stitched dick. Remember old bloody? I said they gave me Neurosporin. Good people. Wow, what a life. I tell you what. You can't make this shit up. My cousin's a hairstylist. Do you know Craig? He's a comedian. Oh my God, he showed my parents his stitched up bloody limp pecker as a teen. What kind of world is this? Thank you, comedy gods. This shit writes itself. Oh my God, don't do cocaine, guys. I'm telling you. Weed and mushies, ayahuasca. The rest is the devil. I sound like Kathy Bates. The goddamn devil, Bobby Boucher. It's true. She was right. The devil sucks good dick, I tell you what. Who said that? Don't say that, Craig. Oh, so we're telling stories. And apparently, allegedly, when I was a child, I must have been like 10, 11, 12. But my little cousin, she's like 5 years younger. And she doesn't speak English at all. She does now because they educate people over there. They speak multiple languages, German, English, Spanish, Italian. I'm over here with one. No, 1/10. Poquito. Puta verga. Chingo de madre. It's all cussing. Champorado. That's a good beverage. Anyways. So my cousin doesn't speak English, and she's a little girl, and we're at Knott's Berry Farm, and me and my other cousins, we got her to say pussy. We said, because she doesn't know what it means. She's from Mexico City, DF, and so she's yelling pussy at Knott's Berry Farm, and we're laughing because we're 10. But this is the best time of your life. If you're a 10-year-old and you trick like a 7-year-old to say pussy and they don't know what it is, and we're like, we're not saying it. Well, Lupo, I didn't say it. She did. I told her to, but big whoop. Does that count, God? I don't think so. She did it. Free will. Proof. So they're telling me, I'm like, ooh. But then, see, that was fun. That was mild. I always take it too far. I had some rotten farts, and I farted in her face. She cried. Her dad was pissed. And of course, and then he threw me in the fountain, and I got all wet. And now I'm upset, because I have my backpack on. But I had it coming. I deserve that one. You fart in a man's daughter's face, he's going to throw you in the fountain at night at the Knott's Berry Farm. That's fair. He didn't hit me. Good man. I probably would have hit him if I was him, Yeah. That was pretty good, though. He went, and I got all wet. And I was like, that's fair. You do the crime, you must pay the time. That's what you do when the dark comes out in the light. You shouldn't have farted in that girl's face now, shouldn't you? She cried, and now you're all wet and freezing at Knott's Berry Farm at night. And you're a fucking child, and you got all your goods wet and a backpack full of stuff. That's what I was so pissed about. I was like, the fucking stuff. Should have taken my backpack off and then thrown me in. This good stuff. Wooden whistles, train whistles. You can't get a wooden whistle wet. I'm a child. That's my wooden train whistle. I still remember. Anyways, don't hold grudges. Eat your way. You'll get sick. Lose a tooth. That was before drugs, too. I'm just like 12. Still getting thrown in fountains. I'm done with lessons, God. No more lessons, please. Apparently, that's all this shit is. The education realm. Good luck. Good luck learning your lessons and ascending, cock bitches. Because I'm struggling over here. I keep getting thrown in fountains. We went to Michoacan heladeria ice cream store in Mexico. On the boardwalk, Progreso Beach. It's like Venice Beach, but in Mexico, it's fucking awesome. And I think we got ripped off because we were two pinchy gringos, and I don't know the exchange rate, and they said a number. But it's funny because even getting ripped off in pesos with such an amazing exchange rate right now, it was like still saving money than buying ice cream in the States, I was like, $5 for that? Oh, that's nothing. That would have been $14.50 at Salt and Straw. Because they got fucking figs and sea salt. Caramel de fleur. Go fuck yourself. Give me cookies and cream and rainbow sherbet, you psychopath. This one's got tuna tartare. And you're like, you pieces of shit. I don't want no tuna tartare in my goddamn gelato. Salt and Straw. Some of it's really good. Some of it's really good. Some of it, you're like, you fucking piece of shit. I paid $9, and this is weird, Tuna tartare. That's not one. Okay, let's get to the shithole place. Shithole place was on the beach, and the outdoor area where we had the New Year's party was like gorgeous. So you look at that on the photo, you're on the ocean, front row. You just walk out your sand, water, Gulf of Mexico. And then... So on Airbnb, what I've learned here is if you're on a Mexican website, Airbnb, and there's no reviews, do not stay there. Don't you dare. Don't ever do it. The outside was gorgeous. So on paper, where the party was, it looked like amazing. Like cabana roof, that straw. like bamboo everything, beautiful lighting. And then you go inside. And then you go inside. Propane tank to the fucking stove that's all rusty. Couldn't even get the windows open because of the salt, corrosive shit. One toilet didn't have a lid. There was one of the showers wouldn't drain, and there was a puddle down there. And my sister's showering with her kids, and they're playing in the puddles. And then she's like, "Ew, get up," and they wouldn't. And then there was something swimming down there with them, a big old hairy bug, and they went, "Ah!" And then they're all screaming. They put me in the fucking mold room. There was this one mold room that we had to shut the door because I came out different. You know? I came back like, now I don't talk good. Oh, it was crazy. Then we went to this little town, and you don't know the type of small town with no economy. You just smell the sadness and desperation. It was so fucked up. They tried to quote me a price on the eggs, and I was like, just keep it. You just take it. You just keep it. Whatever. Here, I'll give 2 eggs back. I'm sorry. Damn. That town was sad. Yeah, one beach house was a bust. And then we bought all these Mexican fireworks. Legally. I don't know the laws since I'm a gringo from the States, but anyhow, we're lighting them off and no labels. No, everyone's different. Every firework's different. They all go off at different times. I think it went out and it blows up. That one's pretty. This is the first time I think I'm ever going to say this, but this is the one time you want your products made in China. You don't want Mexican fireworks anymore, unless it's the dynamite, because it's where else are you going to get it, you know? But I wasn't doing that. We had kids. I can't be blowing off M1000s that are made by a guy in a backyard. I've grown up, guys. That's for me on my own time, on a dark night. Let's play with the devil, you know? God. What finger? Anyways, I have a lot of fans that have been going, sending me photos like, I lost my fingers. Like, you don't need to send that. You don't need to send that. That makes me real sad in my gut punch. I go, oh, that could have been me. Could have been my head. Could have been this. Got away with it. Maybe to preach the message that you can turn it around. Everyone's going to think that's vodka. It's not, I swear. Just slurring words. Still no alcohol, no narcotics, just plant medicines. My weed intake has been pretty healthy, though. I'm not at all upset at it. I didn't smoke for several days in Mexico, and it didn't affect me. That's a first. Actually, I didn't smoke in Mexico. So look at that. See? If it was 2 years ago, we're like, it was 364 hours and I don't know what to do with myself. like I set a timer. It's keeping track. I didn't smoke in Mexico. We had gummies, though. Loosey-gooseys, you know. Got them over there, though.
Yeah.
See, the loophole is you just put it in your mom's bag and nobody knows. Then you're like, I don't care. I'll take off the fall later if it gets there, but they're not gonna get her. She can't even lift her leg. You know, she's in a wheelchair. Leave her alone. You can't search her. That's good though. You put it if you're in a relationship or have employees, you just put it in their bag, but you don't tell them. Because there's something about not knowing. You're like, what could this possibly be? How dare you? But if you got it, you're like, yeah. You know how many times I've had it and they're searching and I'm like, stay the line, Craig. I got to stop doing that. A lot of line. I created a small economy and I take care of people now. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. My boy has a good life because I hustled. Good timing. Because I would have been a pretty bad dad a few years ago. What money, son? You're on your own. Good luck on government programming. Instead, it's like, I got it. Yeah. No more smuggling. I'm letting jokes. Satire. I think I need a special needs handler. Right? Get him through this. What, did I finish all my thoughts? I think so. It was a ping pong ball, but it all connects. I finish each idea. I go like this. How long we been rolling there, Stinker?
50 minutes.
I found out that Steven Seagal made a song in a Jamaican accent.
I might have heard that.
What's wrong with these people? What are they doing? I looked it up. I can't tell if it's AI. Nope. It's real. Steven Seagal made a Jamaican song. That's worse than blackface, in my opinion. And the first lyric is like, watch this. Something about punani. Him want the punani. Me want the punani. See me for make nice. She want the body. Him want the punani. Good lyrics. If you were Little John, you know. Mm-hmm. We're in the bizarre world.
I think he has a show too, or he had a show where he goes around with police officers and acts like he's a cop. When they it's like Cops plus Steven Seagal.
Yeah, we live. I heard he's like deputized, and
Yeah.
I heard he's the biggest asshole ever, and has been breaking stunt guys' fingers intentionally for 20 years.
Yeah.
And good thing we made him into law enforcement and a reggae star.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fake. This is a reality show. We live in a mental asylum. Some guy made Steven Seagal shit his pants though. That story's true. I watch a lot of these behind the scenes podcasts, and I did a lot of research on that. I finally figured out what happened with Pan's Diner and Hawthorne Grill. Because the LA in a Minute guy, he gamed me up why I was so confused and why we all are Pulp Fiction. But hang on. Before that Pulp Fiction thought, what was I talking about? I lost it. Come on, God.
Behind the scenes. Oh, Steven Seagal pooping himself.
Oh, yes, he was fucking up some stunt guys, and there was this master martial artist on the set. Like, all these movie sets have all these supervisors, so unthinkable, unspeakable things don't happen, like Alec Baldwin. And so this guy said, hey, you're taking it, my stunt guys are getting fucked up. You need to tone it down. And he started to bully him. And the guy knocked him out and punched him in the stomach so hard that he shit his pants. And behind the scenes podcast from people that were there that tell the tale, they basically said he woke up from it and just never spoke of what happened and played it off like nothing. Like he didn't get knocked down. He did not shit his pants, but everybody smelt it. You know? And that's awesome. Now back to the Pulp Fiction. So on La Cienega in Manchester in Inglewood is this lovely diner called Pan's. And the reason it has Pulp Fiction art there and looks like Pulp Fiction was filmed there is because it has the same owner and builder of the Hawthorne Grill where Pulp Fiction was filmed at. But that shit's out of business and they bulldozed it. So they brought shit over. So Pulp Fiction was not filmed there. But it looks like it, and they have all the art and memorabilia on the wall, and even some of the shit, I assume, because they restored it, you know, from the set or whatever. And anyways, Pan's is an amazing diner to eat at, and it's owned by the guys, the grandparents, the son. He kept the tradition alive. So this couple came over. They had like 3 or 5 restaurants. And Hawthorne Grill was one of them, and Pan's was one of them. They all went out of business or sold off or whatever, and they passed. And one of the descendants carried on tradition and makes their recipes. And Pulp Fiction set is kind of there. Wasn't technically, but you could. That's why you feel like you're like, no, it was filmed here because it's the same owner and builder, the same architecture. I forgot what it's called, but it's badass. That 70s architecture, you know, where everything looks like a fucking triangle. You know, LA. I didn't do it right. I can't gangbang. I don't know how. I could barely do this one. I tried to do West Side with my left hand and I crossed my finger. I can only do it with this hand. That's for Tupac. Not affiliated with nobody. Oh, I got this Guayabera in Mexico and now it's all full of cat hair. Got a lot of rent rollers. All right, guys. I think this is enough. I'm tired. I ratted my whole family out. Oh, we went to the caves. They have these caves where you swim in the caves and the fucking... Dude, this is when Mexico's way worse. They're way better in hospitality, but and food and taste and organic, non-GMO corn. They said, fuck you to Monsanto. Viva Mexico. But the tour guide, we went swimming in these underground caves. And he said my mom could go down these stairs. He was a lying sack of shit. My mom went down this Free Willy labyrinth. I said the wrong name. One-Eyed Willy labyrinth. Like Goonies. Like sea caves, bro. I got content and footage. My mom went down these stairs. These wet fucking stone cave stairs. I'm holding her. She's saying I could do it. And I'm like, no, you can't. She's 78. My heart's in my throat. And I'm trying to hold her up like this. She just wants to hold my hand like this. I'm like, that does nothing. I can't. And I'm just like, well, just let her fall on you. If worst case scenario happens, just take it. You'll die, but you'll... And then I'm like, if she goes down, there's no, it's a cave. There's no helicopter out of there. They can't lift her. She's a big lady. That's fucked up. It'll take 3 Mexicans to get my mom out of that cave. And she just wanted to see the kids swim in a cave. And I get it, but I'm like, well, send your videos. Bro, this cave, I don't even know how to guesstimate stairs, but 200 to 300 stairs, wet cave, spot, like curves, rock. She hit her head on a rock. She held up the line on the way out. It was backed around the block. And it was like, what? This guy said yes. And the whole time I'm just holding her. I'm king of let's do it. And I was just going, I don't know, guys. This doesn't. I'm nervous, Nelly, just sweating. All my family ran ahead. We were the last two. Because despite me being a little shit most of my life, I got to take care of mamas. So I'm walking slow, holding her. And then I'm just like, where's my sister at? I need help. Someone else get under her with me. You started. Bro, I'll show you. We'll insert this shit there. I'm not exaggerating. It was these crazy sea caves. We made it to the cave. We're in the cave. Look at that. Look at that. It's familia. One-Eyed Willie's over there, dog. One-Eyed Willie. The Fratellis are coming, man. My mom's over there. She farted every stair down. She shouldn't have came here. This is dangerous. These steps are wet and frickin' cement. Muy peligroso. Muy peligroso. And then, there was these booby tassels hanging from the top. these mineral ropes and shit. Ancient. Millions of years old. I have no fucking idea. He's telling us in Spanish. I'm like, see? Yeah. He told us all about this beautiful cave. I was like, cool, I'm getting in. So there's these booby tassels hanging from the top. These long mineral ropes, or I don't know the words. I call them God's booby tassels. So I go tickle the booby tassels and I get the whistle and the flashlight, right? Because you're not supposed to touch this shit that took hundreds of thousands of years to form. Because we destroy it in seconds. Mm-hmm. So I tickle the booby tassel and I get yelled at. Whistle, flashlight to the eyes. When you're in a dark cave and you get lit up like this, it's a bad feeling. You just think, all right. I just wanted to touch it. Just wanted to tickle the booby tassel God made for me. It's not my fault I'm a pervert. You put porn on the internet, you bastards. So then me and my family are swimming. There's like 9 of us swimming in this cave pond, and all of a sudden we hear the whistle real bad, like extra, like quadruple what I got, and like an aggressive light, And they even had 2 flashlights. One guy's flashlighting them, whistling them. The other guy had like a blue and red, like a little police light, but on a flashlight. So it's not. And it's not.
Yeah.
No legal. But they're just, for a while, they wouldn't stop. And we look over and look, and it was our family. It was Joe. Joe tried to climb up the booby tassel and swing off from it. I was like, hey, man, I just tickled. I know I wasn't supposed to do that, but I had to do it. It's like, don't touch the button. Oh, yeah, I touched it. I had to, but I'm not swinging on it like fucking Tarzan. He swung, and he almost got kicked out. They yelled at him. He's like, all right, I'm sorry. I'm a war vet. He didn't say that. He is, though. It's crazy. We forget he served tours, 2 tours over there, and got a purple medal of heart, one of the highest honors. He don't talk about it. I was like, I'm gonna get him real fucked up on shrooms. How many? You know? No, I don't want to know. I'll treat him to a healing in Mexico. Go do the bufo and puke out your deaths. You know, I don't know what happened over there, but bad stuff. It's war. You got a medal? You don't get a medal for nothing. You don't get a purple heart or whatever it's called, purple fart. Oh man, the military guys are gonna hate me. I'm kidding. Love, respect. I'm sorry you died for corporations. You don't get a purple heart for changing a jet's motor oil. You know, you get stuff happen. Anyways, I don't know if he wanted his business out there, but he's a goddamn hero. It's a good thing. Why did I get talking about that? Because we forget that, because he doesn't talk about that. We're like, Jesus, we forget he's a goddamn war hero. Thank you for your service. I like weapons. I just don't want to use them. Let's just use them on dirt hell. We'll inspect for ants. No, don't hurt the ants. We'll just blow up stuff where they already did nukes, because it's no life zone anyways. Solve the problem. Bring the bullets over here. Let's shoot them at some bricks. Bricks, not people. My shaman's going to be mad at me. I want the bullets to expire, I said, Craig. I said, I just shoot bricks. Just bricks. It would be nice if there was no war. Then we could feed each other. And build adobe clay huts so I could finally lay in the soil in my own home. Grounding. I fuck the ground every night. No, too far, Craig. Too far. You got gophers, Craig? Yeah, that's it. All right, you little suckers. That's all my time. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in and bearing with my, hiatus there of sprinkling in a podcast every so often. But the studio's built. 99.9% done. Just need to hang some art and tape some cords. And it's hard. I'm mentally ill. Let's be real here. I'm doing all right. I've been going to the hypnotist. Maybe that's why I have a healthy relationship with weed now. Go to the hypnotist. Do what you got to do. We're back. We'll be releasing these every week now. I forgot what day we decided. Monday? Is it Monday? Yeah. Monday fun day.
Yeah.
It's Sunday fun day. I don't know. It comes out when it comes out. Just subscribe, you little stinkers. We haven't fully decided yet. Everything's a work in progress. I told him he was going to be getting less work, and then I quadrupled it. Yep. So we're figuring it out. But look at this pimp-ass studio. Thank you, Brian Jonestown, for building this shit. And I love you all. We'll be back on regular weekly schedules. Catch me at a show near you. We are selling out like a son of a bitch. And thank you very much. I love you all. Keep spreading good vibes, truth, love, I know we're all knuckleheads. That's why I preach in my little weird way where I'm like, don't do cocaine. Eat this mushroom. Hey, it's better. So put your little devil dandruff down, you crackheads. And, just keep vibrating higher. Much, much love. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even recap the road. Jesus. We'll do it at the top. No. Yeah, because I'm going to plug shows. Yeah, just thank you so much, everybody. I really mean that. You have no idea. I did the Crest and it was sold out. A theater gig. Like, come on. Come on, Sacramento. Boom. Much love. Peace.
Hello, hello, hello.